Most people have never eaten a chestnut. Most people, have heard of chestnuts roasting over the open fire, but really the chestnut is essentially extinct from our culinary landscape. And so I thought, well, let's see what we can do to bring it back. And that was kind of the thought behind the first annual Chestnut Carnival. I planted my first chestnut tree in 1990. 33 years ago would have been my first trees going in. I started growing chestnut trees for fruit. I wanted nuts to eat. So I'd plant trees and they would die, and I lost trees to caterpillars and deer, and it was basically a failure. I tried and tried and tried. One time I got one chestnut off of one tree, gave it to a buddy of mine, and he put it in his pocket, walked away, and later just pitched it. Essentially, I gave up on trying to grow chestnuts, and the neglect is exactly what they needed, and boom, I ended up with a couple of trees that were dropping nuts. This year I'm actually still eating chestnuts from last year, so I'll be having chestnut soup tonight, and it's more that I have more than I can eat, more than the family can eat, so that's where we're going to put on this Chestnut Carnival and introduce people to the chestnut.
There's lots of different things you can do with chestnuts, from making soup all the way to making pastries, and most of the people in this part of the country have never tried chestnuts because they all died off, and so we're reintroducing people to chestnuts.
There's a movement to try to bring the chestnut back into the landscape. In my view, if you want to save the tree, eat it.
I love that not only are we cutting edge as far as bringing a brand new food to market, but it is just as much bringing back a tree that gave back so much to our natural environment.
I don't know, it's important to me. The plant material, whether they're from my successes or from my failures, ends up in a relationship with you and with the land. And so that's certainly true with the chestnuts.